happening, guys? It's Nagpal for iGyaan. And today we're going to be checking out the benchmarks and hardware detail on the new Sony Xperia L. Now this one was recently launched in the market, is available for around 17,000 rupees in the market. Let's talk a little bit about the specifications before we get on to the hardware detail on the inside. So on the front over here we have a 4.3-inch TFT capacitive LCD display. The resolution is 480 by 854 pixels. And it has a total of 228 pixels per inch. If we talk about the camera over here, we have a front-facing VGA camera, which is quite a disappointment. And on the back is an 8 megapixel camera that does do only 720p videos and does not do full HD video. The Sony Xperia L is powered by Qualcomm MSM8230 Snapdragon dual-core 1 GHz chipset. It also has an Adreno 305 GPU. It runs Android 4.1 Jelly Bean and it has Timescape on top. It also has a 1750 milliamp hour battery along with 8 GB of internal storage and 1 GB of RAM on the device. So let's start off. We're going to quickly unlock the device and we're going to load up. Some things are already running in the background, so let me quit everything else. We're going to quickly load up Quadrant Standard over here. And before we get into full benchmarks, let's talk about system information. You can see that the CPU is an ARM v7 processor, revision 4, no serial number over here, and okay, you do see it. So here it is, it's a Qualcomm chipset, MSM8930 is the one available on the Indian Xperia L, whereas the 8230 is the one that has been mentioned, no serial number. You can see that RAM is also considerably lower than the 1 GB mentioned. It is about 796 megabyte, so definitely lower than the 1 GB that has been mentioned. You can see the resolution is also quite small thanks to the fact that the buttons have been taken into the display. So the resolution on the device is 480 by 782 pixels. The DPI is 240 by 240. For the GPU we have an Adreno 305 Qualcomm GPU, and if we take a look at the sensors, we have a magnetic field sensor, a 3-axis accelerometer, orientation sensor, light sensor, and a proximity sensor. So those are the things. Let's get back into Quadrant and take a look at the full benchmark. Okay, so you can see that the device scores in a 4314 on Quadrant. The full result is a total of 4314, which is under the HTC One X, but above the Asus Transformer Prime, which is a fairly decent score for this device. Let's quit Quadrant and come into Nina Mark II. So you can see that the result is pretty nice, 60.2 FPS on Nina Mark, which is as good as it gets, I guess. So the Adreno 305 is not disappointing over here. We'll continue to check this in the gaming review as well. I'm going to switch to Antutu now and I'm going to do a full Antutu benchmark just for you guys. As you can see on Antutu, the results are in a total score of 10104 or 10,104. CPU is at 2818, RAM at 1105, GPU at 5297, and input output at 884. A total of 4 out of 5 stars, which is not bad actually if you think about it. Last thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to run a multi-touch test to ensure that we do have a 4-point multi-touch, and we do. We don't get the 5 point, so that is a 4-point multi-touch on the Xperia L over there. That concludes the benchmark and hardware video, guys. We'll be back with the gaming video real soon, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, queries, do leave those in the comment section below. You can also catch us on iGyaan.in for full details. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaan TV. For iGyaan Networks, it's me, Bharat Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.